Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word for today is conceive. So, what exactly does conceive mean? Well, it's a C1 level verb that essentially means to form an idea or plan. It's about creating something in your mind, a notion, a design, or a strategy. We're not talking about physical conception here, although the word has roots in that concept too. We're focusing on the mental act of imagining and developing. Think of it as planting a seed of thought and nurturing it until it blossoms into a fully formed idea. You might conceive of a new business venture, a solution to a problem, or a groundbreaking artistic creation. It suggests a deliberate and thoughtful process. Now, let's delve into some synonyms, words that share a similar meaning. A close synonym for conceive is imagine. For instance, I can't imagine life without the internet. Another synonym is envisage, as in, they envisage a future where renewable energy is the norm. We can also use formulate, like, the team worked hard to formulate a comprehensive marketing plan. And another good one is devise, such as, the detective devised a clever plan to catch the thief. Finally, consider develop, as in, she wanted to develop her skills in coding. Notice how each of these words conveys the idea of creating something mentally. Now, let's look at some antonyms, words with opposite meanings. An antonym of conceive could be dismiss. For example, he dismissed the idea as impractical. Another antonym is reject, such as, the committee rejected the proposal without further consideration. We can also use abandon, like, they abandoned their plans due to unforeseen circumstances. And another good one is disregard, such as, the politician disregarded the concerns of the public. Finally, consider overlook, as in, I overlooked a crucial detail in the report. In these examples, the emphasis is on not forming or considering an idea, rather than actively creating one. How can we use conceive in everyday life? Well, you might say, I conceived of a great idea for a birthday gift. Or, I can't conceive why she would do that. Imagine you're brainstorming with colleagues at work. You could say, let's conceive a new strategy to boost sales. Perhaps you're trying to solve a personal problem. You might think, I need to conceive a better way to manage my time. Or, you could say something like, it's hard to conceive of a world without smartphones nowadays. Let's look at some usage examples in sentences and phrases. The architect conceived a building that was both innovative and sustainable. Or, she conceived a plan to travel around the world on a shoestring budget. You might hear someone say, I can't conceive of spending that much money on a car. Consider this phrase, difficult to conceive, as in, the scale of the project was difficult to conceive. Here's another example. He conceived the idea for the novel during his travels. And finally, the scientist conceived a new theory to explain the phenomenon. So, to recap, conceive means to form an idea or plan in your mind. We explored synonyms like imagine, envisage, formulate, devise, and develop. We also looked at antonyms such as dismiss, reject, abandon, disregard, and overlook. And we saw how conceive can be used in various everyday situations and common expressions. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Hello Word. I hope you found our exploration of the word conceive enlightening. Now, before we wrap up, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your support helps others discover Hello Word and learn new vocabulary. And for an extra challenge, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word conceive and share it as a comment under this video. I'd love to see your creative examples. Until next time, Keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words.